Hello and welcome everybody to our Zen Server Masterclass today. Now we have still got many people coming onto this webinar. We've had about 2,026 registrations, and I think that's an absolute all-time high. So we are hopefully really in for a great time today. In fact, we've got over 650 people now with us live, and we're expecting to hit the 1,000. Let me just introduce myself very quickly. My name is Steve Benton. And joining me, everybody, today is our legendary Zen Master himself, Mr. Lee Bushen. Hello, Lee.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Steve. If you see your flag up here, guys, great. If you don't see your flag up here, tell your friends about the masterclass. Get them on the masterclass, and maybe next time your flag will be in the top 10.
We're also joined on this masterclass by another legend.
I think we're blessed.
we are really blessed here in the Zen Server team. And Bill Calvano, and he is the Zen Server Product Director we've got for you today. Right, so after all of our demos, that should take us up to the hour. But we're not going to stop there. Oh no, we're going to carry on, aren't we, Lee? Yep. We're going to carry on because we have got Masterclass Extra lined up for you today. So if you've got any meetings or anything booked in after the hour, try and see if you can move them out a little bit and stay online. One of the things that we say on Masterclass Extra is that we don't stop until you drop. And we're going to be doing demos on demand as well. So if there is something on Zen Server that you would like us to demo for you that perhaps we've not done, then just ask us and we'll do our best on the fly, or Lee will, on the fly to present that demo for you.
So if you have something to say on Twitter, prefix it with #XSMasterclass. We'll also be following. If you have questions on there, they will be relayed through to us as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to launch a poll now, just to really get some feedback from you guys. Okay, so 72% of you guys are Zen Server guys. That is a really good number. We've also got a little bit of work to do there, Steve.
24% there.
24% of the guys on VMware.
Right,
so
real special welcome to all you VMware users. So, Lee, you know, Zen servers can be standalone entities or pulled together. So, you know, how does this work in a pooled environment?
So yeah, pooled environments, you can have up to 16 physical servers.
You may have seen a message there come up. We've maxed out actually, everybody, at 1,000 now. So whatever you do, don't go off this webinar because you
may not get back on again.
You may not get on again. Okay, so that's really good news. So thanks.
Over 50% of all Zen desktop hosts are currently running on Zen Server. So have we actually made any enhancements from Boston compared to what we already have?
Yeah, good question. So, of course, no Zen Server release would be complete without some specific features for Zen Desktop.
Okay, so let's go across to the first demonstration today, which is IntelliCache. Now, obviously, when I first load a desktop, it's not going to do a huge amount. As soon as Windows starts loading, though, it's going to start sucking down swap files. So now, let's do the alternative, but with IntelliCache this time. Then the amount of traffic that needs to go back to the SAN is virtually non-existent. So there you go, IntelliCache, before and after. Before looks a little bit like the Alps, afterwards it looks a little bit like the Netherlands. Now here's the cool thing, guys. If I have Zen Center running on my local machine here, normally I would say add server and I would type in the IP address of my pool master, right? Well, guess what I can do? I can actually just connect into state.db locally. I'm not even authorised to view this, right? So
it's not even available yet, is it, Lee?
It's not even available internally yet.
You have to get extreme permation, haven't you?
I have
to show this.
I've had to pray at the feet of the manager of support to give me access. So, what do you think would be the most efficient way to send 6 kids to school? Okay, would it be for each kid to get in their mother or father's 4x4 car and drive to school and back? Well, probably not. Probably a better way of doing that would be to put all those kids on a single school bus. Okay. It's exactly the same with jumbo frames.
We've got just a few more minutes left, and then we're going to be moving on to Masterclass Extra. So if you can stay on for that, that'll be really good. But don't forget, in this section now, we're going to be asking you very shortly, what is the next topic that you would like us to come and present to you? So Lee, I've got to introduce you to a wonderful team, and they've been taking your questions and working really hard behind these scenes. Now you've heard of the A team, all right? We've renamed these guys. We're calling them the X team.
So Adam and me are currently trying to answer as many questions as possible, but there's really like hundreds of them coming in.
Okay, right. So, Paul and Raja, are you with us? Great to have you back again, and it's always a pleasure to have you from PhD Virtual.
Yes, we're here, and thanks for having us. We really do appreciate it.
Are you enjoying the webinar so far, guys?
Yes, we are. It's good information about Boston. We're excited about the upcoming release as well.
And by the way, audience, if this is really helping you, if this is hitting spots that no one else can hit, then let us know.
Yeah, and keep your questions coming as well, guys. I'm sure we're keeping those guys very well utilised there.
Simon Cosby is our Chief Technology Officer here at Citrix, and he is actually calling in today live from Hawaii. Are you there, Simon?
Yes, I'm on, guys. Good morning. Sorry, I'm struggling to get in.
Simon, it's absolutely fantastic to have you here with us. We were just letting the audience know that you're calling in live from Hawaii. I believe it's just over 5 a.m. You're out in Hawaii with your family, so I believe you sneaked outside of the room. Are you in the corridor now talking to us?
I am.
So we've got Samir, VP of Zen Server Market Development.
Lanai and Christian from SEP, BMC.
We've got Darren Bird, Technical Sales Manager from Marathon.
Today we have with us none other than Ian Pratt. Guys, how often do you get the chance to ask a question of someone who invented a hypervisor?
Well, competition time,
let's do
mate.
competition.
Okay,
Yeah.
Here we go. $50 worth of prize to win.
$50 worth of prizes.
Here we go. You ready?
So the question is, what is the name of the Zen Server API database? And the answer, of course, is state.db.
Really interesting, some of the comments that we're getting in. So Mark T says, I love Zen Server. I replaced all of my vSphere servers, 36 of them, and now I have 36 Zen servers, all enterprise, running HA. I am a VCP and Zen is my preferred choice. So just to say, if any of our audience have got similar stories to that, please let us know. We'd love to share them whilst we got the opportunity. Oh, and Brian F. Look at this, Lee. Best webinar series for products I've ever seen in years. Cheers. Brian, brilliant there. Thank you very much. Rahiz says, you guys rock. I've never in my life had such an interactive and enjoyable knowledge transfer on a webinar. So thank you all. Well, thank you. So we've been going now for 2.5 hours, and we've still got nearly 300 people online live.
And then also thanks to you two DJ/radio hosts who do such a phenomenal job in making this thing happen. It fills such a critical need for us in terms of reaching out to our user base, and thank you very much for having me on.
And of course, let's not forget you, our wonderful audience. 3.5 hours on Masterclass today. So Bram W says, thanks, fantastic Masterclass. Tim Z says, thanks, gents, awesome webinar. And Dan L says, back to work, I suppose. Good night, guys. Great Masterclass. And you know what, Dan? We're going to leave it on that. So a very good night and a very good day to all of you, wherever you are. Stay safe, and we'll see you soon.